Well, Rahul Gandhi was forced to issue a clarification and regret attributing the chowkidar chor hai slogan to the Supreme Court. He'd actually said that on at least one occasion. On every other occasion, he's just said chowkidar chor hai. In one particular soundbite to the media, he said, Supreme Court ne sabit kiya hai ki chowkidar chor hai. Well, that is something he's had to publicly regret. In his affidavit he expressed regret and said that he made the comment in the heat of the political campaign and that it was a rhetorical flourish. But the BJP has used his apology to turn the tables on the Congress, calling Rahul Gandhi a jhoota. Here's a report.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्लियर कर दिया है कि चौकीदार जी ने चोरी करवाई.
The chowkidar chor raga backfiring for Rahul Gandhi. After claiming Supreme Court has put a seal of approval on his chor remark, Rahul Gandhi was left red-faced. The Congress chief, facing a contempt of court plea, was forced to regret his statement, which he now claims was made in the heat of moment during campaigning. Rahul's affidavit comes after the Supreme Court pulled him up for his April 10 comment, saying it never said that chowkidar is a chor. But speaking to India Today, Rahul was not apologetic about his chowkidar chor comment.
कहीं भी किसी भी समय मेरे से डिबेट कर लें, कहीं भी मैं चैलेंज देता हूँ. रेस कोर्स रोड में आ जाऊंगा मैं 15 मिनट. मेरे से
क्यों नहीं एक्सेप्ट करते हैं?
डरते हैं भैया, चौकीदार चोर है इसलिए डरते हैं.
The BJP went to town with Rahul's apology in Supreme Court, calling it an admission of guilt.
To have to regret having said something based on untruth, falsehood. Shri Rahul Gandhi's credibility is already taken a beating. He's lost his credibility.
Congress said was entirely different, and this is court ki amanna hai, and therefore they have already apologized. Still he will continue to speak lies and falsehood because that is their DNA.
Rahul is refusing to tone down his Rafale narrative. But has he suffered a big loss of face amid ongoing poll process? With Shivendra Singh in Amethi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So here are the three big questions that we're asking on 5 Live. Let's, make a important distinction. Rahul Gandhi has not regretted saying chowkidar chor hai. He's only regretted attributing that on one occasion to the Supreme Court. So the three big questions that we're asking: is this a setback for Rahul Gandhi? Because he's said heat of the moment, rhetorical flourish. He's the Congress president. What is heat of the moment in an election? So is this a setback for Rahul Gandhi? Question number 2, has Rahul somehow been painted as irresponsible, not in command of his emotions, not in command of his words during a critical phase like an election? And question number 3, has the chowkidar chor hai, which is something that he has not apologized for saying, has that charge been blunted now by him attributing it to the Supreme Court? Three questions that we're asking. Joining me live now, the BJP's Shazia Ilmi. We have Syed Abbas of the Aam Aadmi Party. We also have our National Affairs editor Rahul Srivastav, who I'd like to kick things off with. Rahul, heat of the moment, rhetorical flourish, somehow, for our netas in the political hurly-burly, one doesn't really, somehow it doesn't fit. It doesn't sound very good for a seasoned politician.
Shiv, over the last 1 year, Rahul Gandhi has been trying to build a title clash summit clash with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And in this battle, so tight is the narrative that there is very little room for a slip-up.
Yes.
Now, if you see, there are two elements to it. Against Prime Minister Modi, Rahul Gandhi wanted a Rafale corruption narrative. Now, how much traction does Rafale get in the common masses in villages? One knows that it has got a limited value. But chowkidar chor hai was gaining traction. In that scenario, he may have made a slip-up as far as what the Supreme Court orders interventions, interpretation would have been concerned. But in a political space, at a time like this, the BJP is not going to be sparing.
Not make that distinction.
It's not going to make that distinction. it will add to the narrative which it has built for the last 5-6 years. Shehzada, Namdar, somebody, the BJP
now
has
added Jhota
always tried to paint Rahul Gandhi, somebody who is inexperienced, cannot be trusted as being responsible.
Yes.
The BJP will build a narrative. Remember, the review petition is still there in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
It has not been disposed
Correct.
of. It is not that he is regretting chor hai. The point where he is regretting will become a common template for everything.
Yeah.
What he attacks Prime Minister Modi with and what he promises.
Yeah.
Remember, he has promised a lot as a Congress president. Even that will become a part of the narrative of the BJP.
That he's irresponsible.
You can't trust him, what he says.
Okay, so irresponsibility, credibility is what, the weapons that the BJP is going to use. Like Rahul said, the lines have been blurred. It's not just about attribution or chowkidar chor hai. The BJP is going to say, here is an irresponsible neta. I'll go to Shazia in just a moment. But Abbas, I want to come to you. Because once again, the Congress has refused to join this particular debate. They refused to join my last debate on Sadhvi Pragya. They've refused to join this debate on the chowkidar chor hai regret in its attribution to the Supreme Court. What do you think, Abbas? What do you think? Is this a setback for Rahul Gandhi? Is this embarrassing? Because post this affidavit, Rahul Gandhi has gone all out saying chowkidar chor hai 10 times, challenging the Prime Minister to a debate on corruption, which are all legitimate demands by Rahul Gandhi. But in court, and you're a lawyer yourself, how much of a setback is this?
Well, I don't think it's a setback, neither any kind of taint or any of that sort to Rahul Gandhi or his credibility. I do agree here on certain points of Mr. Rahul Srivastava. I think looking at this, if you see the statement, there is no apology whatsoever. There is no sorry from Rahul Gandhi. It is only a regret for attributing chowkidar chor hai as being a Supreme Court verdict, which wasn't. And regret is okay. Chor is human, and that is absolutely fine. At least he has the integrity, the stealth to call forward and come forward and say that yes, he regrets, unlike the Supreme Leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party, who lies and lies and lies more and has no regrets whatsoever about it. I think he should be a lot more shameful for all the statements, for all the rhetoric and all the drama.
But Abbas, the counter to that would be that if anybody in the Congress or anywhere else had problems or with the lies of what BJP leaders say, then like Meenakshi Lekhi, they should go to the Supreme Court and say contempt or this person is lying. But I want to bring Shazia in on this. Shazia, there is a point to be made here that the BJP has decided to go all out and say Rahul jhoota hai. You've called him a guy who lacks credibility, you've said he's irresponsible, and you've called him a liar, even though there is an important distinction to make, Shazia, that it's not the chowkidar chor hai part that he's apologized for, but attributing it to the Supreme Court.
Okay, so first of all, if you're done with your question, I'd like to come in. So the fact is that Rahul is a liar and is a self-confessed liar. Rahul himself is calling himself a liar. He himself is saying that I said it in the heat of the moment. That means he said something that he should not have said.
Abbas,
All those claims he has been making.
Abbas, no crosstalk. Let Shazia finish.
No, let me finish speaking what I am. Let me finish saying whatever I'm saying. I don't think you should. Abbas, have some decency and allow me to finish, whoever you are, sir. So the fact of the matter is, in all the public rallies, in all the press conferences, without any substantiation whatsoever, he has been saying chowkidar chor hai. He almost won 2-3 elections on the basis of that. And now when the Supreme Court calls him and says, and the file is there and there is actually a hearing tomorrow, he regrets it and he says, expresses regret. So I think he's confessing to lying himself.
Okay.
I think the charges of corruption have hit them so badly, and they're known. Congress is synonymous with corruption, and they don't know how to get out of it.
Also,
this was one way of them to get back at Modi ji, who has got a spotless clean name.
Abbas, leave aside what the BJP is saying for a moment. Abbas, leave aside what the BJP is saying for a moment. My question is, rhetorical flourish, heat of the moment. You're saying that this has not affected Rahul Gandhi's credibility. He is the Congress president. How can the Congress president have a heat of the moment, excuse for something as serious as his main political thrust against the Prime Minister? Is that even an excuse?
Shiv, if when Maneka Gandhi comes in and polarizes the votes, what do you say about that? When Balakot airstrike, Yediyurappa of the Karnataka, my state, comes and says 22 seats winning for us Balakot. They should be more shameful.
No, let's stick to the topic. Why are you running away?
That is not,
Why are you running away now?
No, certainly. I mean, that's
Balakot, of course, no, not at all. There is
that is
nothing.
different. That's a separate issue.
You have to be embarrassed
It has nothing to do with this.
That on chowkidar chor hai, you can't win elections.
No, but
madam, you can't win elections.
That has nothing to do with this discussion.
I heard you out, Abbas.
देश की
You were
जनता
the
इतनी
one
बेवकूफ नहीं
interjecting
है
me when I was
जितने आप
speaking.
समझते हो.
Okay, Shazia.
देश की जनता उतनी बेवकूफ नहीं
You
है
ought to
मैडम
be sorry.
Shazia, quick
You ought to
question.
be sorry.
समझते हो और बनाते
Let me
हो.
take this forward. No, we've debated Balakot endlessly. Don't worry, we can never be accused of not debating Balakot and the politicization of the armed forces. Shazia, question for Shazia. Question for Shazia. Shazia, immediately after this affidavit, Rahul Gandhi spoke to India today in a very short little exclusive, which I'll play out before you can answer the question. Let me just play that out, then I'll ask you the question, Shazia. Let's play out what Rahul Gandhi told us.
सत्यमेव जयते मैं आपको बताता हूं देखिए भाई एक सेकंड रुकिए नरेंद्र मोदी
हमारे साथ राहुल गांधी जी हैं उनसे बात करते हैं सर
मेरा सवाल जो है ना मैंने नरेंद्र मोदी जी से कहा कैमरा लाइए ना भैया मैंने नरेंद्र मोदी जी से कहा कि उन्होंने राफेल का भ्रष्टाचार किया चोरी की चौकीदार ने चोरी की 30,000 करोड़ रुपए अनिल अंबानी को दिए भ्रष्टाचार की बात करते हैं कहीं भी किसी भी समय मेरे से डिबेट कर लें कहीं भी मैं चैलेंज देता हूँ रेस कोर्स रोड में आ जाऊंगा मैं 15 मिनट मेरे से
क्यों नहीं एक्सेप्ट करते हैं
डरते हैं भैया चौकीदार चोर है इसलिए डरते हैं
अच्छा सर आज आपका नॉमिनेशन पेपर एक्सेप्ट हो गया
देखिए सुनिए जो चौकीदार सुनिए मैं बताता हूँ मेन बात यह है कि 30,000 करोड़ रुपए चोरी हुए हैं नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने 30,000 रुपए अनिल अंबानी को दिए फ्रांस का राष्ट्रपति ने कहा है तो मैं चैलेंज करता हूं नरेंद्र मोदी जी से भ्रष्टाचार की बात करते हैं भ्रष्टाचार की लड़ाई है आइए मेरे सामने आइए और बात कीजिए मेरे भ्रष्टाचार के बारे में बात करते हैं क्यों डर रहे हो नरेंद्र मोदी जी थैंक यू
So Shazia, you just heard Rahul Gandhi in that exclusive interview to India today, and my question now is, as the BJP labels him as jhoota and lacking credibility, liar, etc., etc., Rahul Gandhi appears to be completely galvanized, and even more galvanized after this affidavit. You can call it brave face, you can call it whatever you want, but he's trying to amplify the chowkidar chor hai thing now.
No, he's brazening it out. You know, it's called... No. You know, there's an expression, it's chori or sina zori. Now he's brazening it out because he's been caught on a wrong foot, and now he knows he can't go to the Supreme Court lying to his teeth the way he has been, which is the reason why he's saying this. And the fact of the matter is that he has gone again and again and repeatedly said this without any, as I said earlier, and you know, he's talking about 30,000 rupees chori kare. Where is 30,000 crore figure coming from?
Okay.
I can say he's taken 1,30,000 crores from Mukesh Ambani, which is why Mukesh Ambani is backing Congress candidate Milind Deora. This is his word against mine.
Okay.
I can say that Rahul Gandhi has got 1,30,000 crores from Mukesh Ambani.
Okay.
That's why Mukesh Ambani is backing Milind Deora.
Quick last reply, non-rhetorical replies. Abbas.
No, not rhetoric.
आपके सुप्रीम लीडर क्यों नहीं करते? Why doesn't the supreme leader come for a debate with Rahul Gandhi?
Okay, well that's a question that Rahul Gandhi has answered again. He's got an opportunity to ask that question again now actually.
5 years in a term, why hasn't he taken the press conference?
Okay. No, it's true. Rahul Gandhi has.
Why is he having staged managed interviews?
He did not find time in the parliament to debate.
Okay.
He's only having staged managed.
I want to wrap up this discussion now.
Why does he come out? 5 years in power.
No, I have a feeling. I want to give the last 20 seconds to Rahul Srivastav. Okay, fade us down. I want to give the last 20 seconds to Rahul Srivastav. Rahul, in that exclusive interview that we did with Rahul Gandhi, the come and debate with me thing was a little louder than the chowkidar chor hai. So is that what he's going to, keep pressing on now? Come and debate with me.
I think, Shiv, this is the new Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah.
More aggressive, more feisty, definitely. But I think there is a bit of brazening it out. You see, his apology or regret, whatever it is, it didn't come suo moto.
Yeah.
He's facing a contempt case.
Yes.
In which, it is not an ordinary slip. It is misrepresenting what the Supreme Court, the Apex Court said.
Correct.
I think that's where Rahul Gandhi realizes that he did make a mistake. He has filed that as an affidavit. The political landscape is a very, very cruel space in which there is no room for slip-up.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where, though Aam Aadmi may not pay attention, but in the discerning voters, this definitely will be noted.
Okay.
It may not have a huge setback kind of an impact,
but it will be noted. 2 phases in, the third phase goes to polling tomorrow. We're not even at the halfway mark yet, and look at the political temperatures in this country. Thanks very much, Shazia Abbas and Rahul Srivastava, for joining me on this discussion.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.